Greetings in the name of His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Haile King Selassie the First. Jah! Rastafari. Yo, me never say, I know they hard, you know, so don't make it like I did that. Don't make it happen like I did hard, you know. Yes, pick up me and me. Yes. Yes, I'm a daughter Shandika, Empress Shandy. Mark and the Smashers Posse. Bless up. Yo, give thanks to yes people. They come from yes, you know. So I want you to support me. I don't think international is still, you know. I want you to know that. See me on Facebook and YouTube and TikTok. Yeah. Well, anyway, once we hear His Majesty, the next in line is a woman. Yeah, most people see me coming in and say, I won't be doing a poem there, you know. So, everyone who are here tonight were brought here by a female, through the female energy. Male and female. It's not only male for big up woman, you know, the female for big up woman too, because a woman bring them come here. Yeah. So me the poet Ras Igus Moulton. Woman, I honor you for all that you do. You're the source of life, great and small. You gave birth to all. You're wonderfully created, perfectly designed, the greatest thought from the Creator's mind. Woman, I honor you. Her creative abilities are such. Give her masculine energy. She'll add her feminine touch. She's not just for romance. She's the counterweight that gives the universe balance. Give her a house. She'll give you a home. Give her dough. She'll give you bread. Give her grief. You might as well be dead. Woman, I honor you. She was your first teacher. She taught you to walk and talk. She was your first entertainer. She sang you lullaby. She was your first responder. She came running every time you cried. She was your first doctor, tended to you when you were sick. She was your first counselor, gave you directions when you needed it. Woman, I honor you. This patriarchal world done everything to curtail woman. Politics and religion are weapons of woman's suppression. To Mother Nature, she has a direct connection. Ever heard of woman's intuition? Push your woman down, you push yourselves down. Lift your woman up, we all will be lifted up. Woman, I honor you. Even when she's old and gray, and no more the object of pleasure that men desire. She's a woman, she's a mother, she's that precious treasure. If she's bent or lame, remember her name. Respect the womb from whence you came. Woman, I honor you. Woman, I honor you. Woman, I honor you. Hey, look at me now, man. Yeah. One, two. I don't know how cheap, but I come from years, you know. I mean, you should MC you one of the stage show them out here. You remember me? Yeah, man. Blessings, blessings. Yeah. Well, you want to know. You see, we as Jamaican and people who find ourselves in the Western Hemisphere as black people, we come to a thing with them called slavery. We were slaves in Africa, you know, but we were made slaves here. Since we say born slavery, we say born colonialism. Yes, King. German, how did we become their slaves? When we gave the world science, mathematics, astrophysics, they were living in caves. When we studied hydrodynamics, controlling the flow of the Nile River, they were cannibals eating each other. How did we become their slaves? When we gave the world religion, the Sphinx, the concept of God, the old pantheon. When we made the connection between the gut, the heart, and the head. We even went as far as to mummify the dead. How did we become their slaves? When we lived in civilized societies, they were jumping from tree to tree like monkeys. We built pyramids, Imhotep making medicine and such. They were still making primitive sounds while drinking blood from human skull cup. How did we become their slaves? When we invented shoes and the drums that transmit news, they were running around their feet with claw-like fingers and canine teeth. How did we become their slaves? There is nothing new under the sun. All this technological advancement we are done. Miseducation by design was fed to you. Mansa Musa financed Mecca and built Europe. Yes, King. become your slaves? When we gave the world science, mathematics, astrophysics, they were living in caves. When we studied hydrodynamics, controlling the flow of the Nile River, they were cannibals eating each other. How did we become their slaves? When we gave the world religion, the Sphinx, the concept of God, the old pantheon, when we made the connection between the gut, the heart, and the head, we even went as far as to mummify the dead. How did we become their slaves? When we lived in civilized societies, they were jumping from tree to tree like monkeys. We built pyramids, Imhotep making medicine and such. They were still making primitive sounds while drinking blood from human skull cup. How did we become their slaves? When we invented shoes and the drums that transmit news, they were running around their feet with claw-like fingers and canine teeth. How did we become their slaves? There is nothing new under the sun. All this technological advancement we had done. Miseducation by design was fed to you. Mansa Musa financed Mecca and built Timbuktu. How did we become their slaves? When we came from the land of the rising sun, the cradle of civilization, the land of gold and of wealth untold, to be brought and sold on the auction block as livestock, how did we become their slaves? Over 400 years in the claws of the beast, over 400 years fought by a feast, over 400 years in colonial trap, over 400 years of the wick that crack. How did we become their slaves? Man, rise up to your former glory. So many times we told the story. Sisters, rise up and lead the way. It seems like man is drunk from the wine he had yesterday. How did we become their slaves? Thank you, Ras Igus Moulton. That's my time.
Let's hear it for Ras Igus. Clap in the mouth. Dance, Ras. Welcome. You never let me down. You promised me that you would come and do your thing. Respect. Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready for Rana? Are we ready for Rana? All right, Rana.
Actually, when we are youth,
yeah,
we can't hungry live up this look. I rasta them care for everybody in our community.
true.
We don't have no food, we don't go back camp, we get calming, we get porridge, we get oatmeal porridge, flour, everything.
Yes, I.
You see me?
Yeah, man. But keep it fire there and keep it positive, you know, because, you know, say Jamaica need the positivity right now because, you see, people just like everyone are moving in a different direction, no unity.
Yeah, and the inequality distract them at the moment.
Yeah, and when that go on now, everyone distracted and then the crime come in and, you know, when they wake up, it's like, what happened? You know what I mean? Yeah, we need the unity, brethren.
We do inspire video, man. On TikTok, man, I be inspired video, me do.
Yeah.
Be inspiring video. I mean, I'm LDeno, man. LDeno, man. LDeno, which is LDeno.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, man. Every platform. I'm music on every platform, man.
Yeah.
Culture music, said we.
Yeah, man.
You see me? I say, in this life, and in this valley, road rocky boat me still have to charge it. Money no easy, no trouble, nobody. The more you avoid, the more your life happy. So me happy work hard. So me see no play mad. Give them life and get them family. So the next man in them pace control where them have you. Before me life 30. Me rather work hard until me at 30. Them don't want see me with nothing but member Jareel, so nobody can hurt me. Jaja please take control. No for them want see you go down in a hole. Remember Jareel and I'm on one road. Jareel me. Yes, man.
Yeah, man. Ras Igus.
Yes, man.
Man.
LDeno. Yeah. And me say, oh my girl, and that's something so fat. All remember, you see me? Yeah, man. So you know, big up the whole sorry for the whole St. Catherine, you see me? Yeah, man, the whole Kingston said we Garden Road. Gutters. Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, man. So do you. Bless up yourself. You got me, General. Yeah, man.